Hi everyone, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome back to a brand new video and welcome back to my channel. So, um, um, I am back. I am back right now. I am back to show you guys something to show you guys something and uh to show you guys something to show you guys something and I want to show you guys my Ghost Train book. It was written by Tony Reevy. And those of you who work for the Travel Channel Company, if you work for the Travel Channel Company, and 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 um um if it if you've seen haunted hotels, on the Travel Channel, it 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 if you've seen haunted hotels on the Travel Channel, if it it if you've seen haunted hotels on the Travel Channel, then I want to show you guys something. Okay? All right? I want to show you guys something, okay? All right?
Sometimes greeted with a ghost story, which can be charming or terrifying, depending on how the spirit moves them.
So this is haunted hotels. And it was from the Travel Channel. And like I said, if you work for the Travel Channel Company, if you live in New York City, or if you live in Los Angeles, California, and if you work for the Travel Channel Company, I want to show you guys haunted hotels, and then after that, I'm gonna I'm gonna show you guys what I want you guys to do with Ghost Train on the Travel Channel. Okay, Okay, so here's haunted hotels, and then after that, Ghost Train. Okay.
Staying in old inns or stately homes are sometimes greeted with a ghost story, which can be charming or terrifying, depending on how the spirit moves them, and which room the spectre chooses to haunt. There are hotels in which the supernatural is every day. A hostelry where dead men really do tell tales.
Those eyes, those milky eyes, just kept drawing him in.
A hotel where a phantom's embrace leaves visitors gasping for breath.
It's a spirit that comes from the front and passes right through and leaves them.
And a guest house which is home to a little girl who is 12 years old forever.
She hates lights. She likes it when it's nice and dark.
Explore another side of the distant past, where ghosts search the night for answers and departed spirits walk once more. Older cities can be great for weekend breaks. Historic houses, cobblestone streets, comforting reminders of a simpler time. But in a haunted hotel, history really does come alive, and in rather unsettling ways. Nestled among groves of walnut trees, The Snowball Mansion Inn is the pride of Knights Landing, California. According to innkeepers Cheryl and James Furing, in the 1870s, this Victorian Italianate villa was the grandest building in town.
Snowball Mansion is a very elegant lady facing the Sacramento River.
A little more than 100 kilometers northeast of San Francisco, this former family home delights guests with comfort and tradition. Its furnishings taken straight from the Victorian era.
We tried to make a guest feel that they were stepping back in time.
The mansion was built to last, constructed entirely from mud brick.
The mud was taken from the river, and it took 5 years for all the bricks to be made. Even the interior walls are brick.
Walls built to last for centuries. Walls that once muted an anguished cry that now echoes through time. The haunting story of Snowball Mansion began more than a century ago, in the 1870s, when a businessman called John Snowball built this house for his bride, Lucy.
John and Lucy Snowball were very happy together. They spent a lot of their time in their home and enjoying the grounds, reading in the grove. The sound came from the land.
Before long, the couple was blessed with a daughter. For Lucy, the child was welcome company when John's business took him far from home.
I don't think it was easy for Lucy, and her husband was away on business a lot. So when he returned home, it was a special time for her to spend time with him.
Each time John returned from a trip, Lucy delighted in hearing about his travels. But on one night, this simple pleasure would rob the couple of their greatest joy.
John had just returned from his trip, and Lucy was glad to see him. She went in to spend some time with him after putting the baby down.
Lucy had intended to spend the night in her room next to the nursery, but the long day had taken its toll. She fell asleep beside John instead, listening to stories from his recent trip. Lucy slept peacefully, never dreaming of the dangers this night would hold for her infant daughter.
The walls being brick, they're very well insulated, so noise does not travel in a brick house.
In the morning, Lucy woke up and realized she had slept through the night in a bed far from her daughter's crib.
She immediately ran to check on the baby.
That night, the earthen bricks of their solid, secure home had muffled the cries of their child in the nursery.
That's where she found the baby. John! And the baby was not breathing.
Their daughter had died during the night.
When Lucy found her child dead, she was devastated and she blamed herself for not being in her room to hear the baby.
Lucy laid her daughter to rest, but her grief stayed with her. John struggled to lift his wife out of her sorrow, but the cheerful young woman he had married was gone.
I don't think Lucy ever forgave herself for losing her child. I think she felt guilty her whole life and went into a deep depression that she really never came out of. She stayed home and became a recluse. Lucy spent a lot of time in the nursery. For weeks, they would find her in there, sitting by the crib.
Though she lived into her 70s, Lucy Snowball took her grief with her to the grave. And according to some, even death has not brought Lucy peace. Ghostly events have led some to see her home in a different light. It seems that ghosts are guests who never leave, Troubled spirits never at peace. Many visitors to California's Snowball Mansion Inn believe the spirit of Lucy Snowball still wanders, grieving for the daughter who died in the nursery so long ago.
All the children in Knight's Landing think it's the haunted house.
Even the current owners feel there is more to this mansion than meets the eye.
The oddest feelings is when windows rattle.
It's common for the windows of old houses to rattle in the wind. But at Snowball Mansion, the pattern is most uncommon.
The windows will start rattling one at a time upstairs, and they'll go across the front of the house, down the house, to the front door, and around the side of the house. People that aren't used to it or have never seen it are quite startled by it.
Those who hear Lucy's sad story believe they know the reason for the shuddering windows.
It seems sometimes that Lucy attempts to waken guests so that they can check on their family to prevent maybe another tragedy.
Lucy's warnings can take many forms: rattling doors and windows, smoke detector alarms. They say sometimes she even comes to the front door.
In the early evening, at dusk, the doorbell will ring, and I've gone to answer the door, and nobody's there. I'll step out onto the porch, look around, nobody's there. And you kind of get an odd little feeling.
Some guests report that Lucy's activities go far beyond rattling windows and ringing bells.
About 25 years ago, a renter lived in that room, and he started seeing Lucy appearing to him.
It always happened in the middle of the night when she would come, and he would wake up and see her. It made him feel very uncomfortable, and he eventually moved.
Recent guests at the inn say they've spotted Lucy, still trying to do the best for her baby.
Guests told us that Lucy's ghost had come through the wall where a doorway leading into the nursery had once been. I believe Lucy is still in the house because she has never really gotten over the loss of her child. She is still roaming these 3 rooms.
Guests sense Lucy's spirit is veiled in sorrow. But on rare occasions, ghostly events seem to hark back to happier times.
There's been reports from some of our guests that they've heard old-fashioned music coming from the old ballroom upstairs.
And if Snowball Mansion's owners are right, Lucy is not alone. Another spirit is there to comfort her forever.
I'm sure if Lucy Snowball spirit is here, that John Snowball spirit is here also, at Lucy's side.
While some spirits seem to be able to draw comfort from those around them, others appear fated to more solitary pursuits, taking their secrets with them to the grave and beyond.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys what that was an example of what I want Ghost Train to look like. I want Ghost Train to be on the Travel Channel also, and Ghost Train has a lot of stories in here. Ghost Train has a lot of stories in here, and one is one of the stories is the Statesville Ghost Train, and another story is the ghost wreck of Zoar Valley, and another story is the Phantom Wreck of Raltsburg, West Virginia, and Mikado, Georgia Ghost Train, and the Headless Brakeman, and the Headless Ghost at Free Springs Bridge, and the Headless Trainman of Fairmont. So that was an example. That was an example. Haunted Hotels was an example of what I wanted Ghost Train to look like on the Travel Channel. Okay, Haunted Hotels was an example that I want Ghost Train to be on the Travel Channel also, okay? All right? So anyway,
While some spirits seem to be in control.
I want I want Ghost Train to be on the Travel Channel, and those of you like I was saying earlier, those of you who those of you who work for the Travel Channel, and like I said earlier, if you work for the Travel Channel, I would like this story. I would like the Statesville Ghost Train and the Ghost Wreck of Zoar Valley and the Phantom Wreck of Raltsburg and Mikado, Georgia Ghost Train and the Headless Brakeman and the Headless Trainman of Fairmont. I would like the Headless Ghost at Free Springs Bridge to have a story on the Travel Channel, and also as you saw on Haunted Hotels, when the ghost went back in time, when the story went back in time, as you saw on Haunted Hotels, I would like, I would really like it if you guys put Ghost Train on the Travel Channel also, and put put this story and this story and this story and this story right here, and this story 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 right here on the Travel Channel also, okay? If you work for the Travel Channel Company, I want you guys to do that, okay? I want you guys to do that, okay? If you work for the Travel Channel Company, those of you who do, please do it, okay? All right? Cause I love Ghost Train stories. So please put Ghost Train up. Please put a TV show called Ghost Train and a documentary of Ghost Train and a documentary of Ghost Train on the Travel Channel, just like Haunted Hotels was, okay? All right? Okay? All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you live in Los Angeles, if you live in Arkansas, if you live in New York City, Denver, Colorado, McDough, Georgia, and if you live in North Carolina, please watch this video. Please watch this video and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell. And I will see you guys for more ghost train stories and more haunted hotel stuff later on. Okay, I'm gonna do another video in a few minutes about it. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.